Hello, guys. Good day. This is Anne of Reinforcement Club, your fellow positive reinforcer. Today, we're going to talk about, why every dream needs time to grow. I'm talking about the waiting period before your goals are achieved. You know, the patience time, the process of becoming to be that person that you dream for. The process of becoming deserving to what you ask for, and it takes time. Why why the waiting period, why the process is such an important period, rather than the dream itself, rather than the destination itself. Now, the waiting period, the now, you in the now, like you have a dream to becoming the boss in your area, maybe 2 3 years from now. That takes time, and you also need strategies for that. And to be able to get that, that self, that boss self that you're aiming for, and that actually takes time. And that is the most important part, not the dream itself. The waiting period is the process of it's the process where the character, your skills, your patience, and your clarity that how badly you really want that kind of dream will be refined. The waiting period is the test for you how badly you really want your dream. Now, what can you learn in that waiting period? What can you learn from the process, which is really important? Now, first of all, of course, you learn about patience. Intentional patience, like patience with purpose, in a way that you're going to learn a lot about delayed gratification and keeping yourself grounded when progress feels slow. You got to work that hard, you got to hone your skills. That waiting period will also give you an opportunity to earn credibility and trust from the people. Trust from the brand that you're making, and that brand could be yourself. And in that waiting period, you can also gain some kind of a stronger sense of self, wherein your confidence are built in that process. The way confidence that is being built from enduring the waiting period. From the time, like, it could be the waiting period, could be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. And the more prepared you are, the more ready you are for your dreams to come true, the better it is. It's just a matter of time. So that's how amazing the process is. And you got to be patient about it. Other than that, the waiting period, the process can also help you become more disciplined, rather than being just motivated. Discipline means you're going to develop the kind of habits that your future self, the kind yourself that, like, if you want to be the boss, what are the characters that the future boss you has, and then you practice it from now on every day. You prepare yourself to practice and become the boss self that you're looking up to. The kind of boss with good leadership, good relationship with other people. So if you ever aim for that, you learn how to show up and do the work, even when the inspiration disappears. The way when you are at the process of becoming the person that you dream about, that you aim for, sometimes it gets boring. But what really helps you is the discipline that you have, that the kind of discipline that, once you already practice some habits of, of the person that you want to become, it's almost always just automatic. It's just that in the first couple of days, it's just that that's just the hardest part, the start. Otherwise, when you always practice every day, then it becomes just you. It's just a matter of practice. Like if you are not polite, you practice to be being polite because you want to be that kind of person. You want to be that kind of boss. Polite, patient, understanding, good leadership, efficiency. So you practice that from now on. Every day, getting yourself prepared for your dreams to come true. You have no control actually when your dreams will come true. The only thing that you can control is the extent of preparedness. How prepared you are, how ready you are, so that anytime when the opportunity comes, you grab it, you're ready for it, and for sure 100% you have high probability of making your dreams come true. So yeah, you're gonna learn patience, discipline, and resilience. Waiting teaches you how to handle failures without collapsing into it. That when adversities, when problems comes along, even though it's painful that you failed at the first try, remember what I told you before, I failed 5 times in my English test before I went to somewhere when I went in Europe to work abroad. I failed 5 times. I thought I was ready. The second time, the third time, I work harder and harder every level. Much vigilant. Although as I take like third take, fourth take, I'm getting broke. but broke but tougher each time. So I didn't look at the cost. I'm just keep my eyes on the prize kind of, mode. That whatever happens though, I'm 100%. I'm gonna get it. And eventually after 6th time, because I failed 5 times, 6th take, I finally got it. And now I'm here. So it was painful along the way, but that was the best. The process of getting it really taught me a lot. And that discipline, those pain taught me a lot that I can even use the strategies that I've learned from those failures to getting to that goal of passing the test. I even use it to the different areas of getting what I want, even in my own finances. So yeah, you're gonna learn to be resilient during the process, no matter how long it is that. For me, before I came here in Europe, I started dreaming about going abroad when I was a teenager. I finally get to be outside the country, where I want to be. Because when I was 28, I was in the Middle East. That's part of the process. I still wanted more. I finally stepped into Ireland when I was around 30s, 32, 33 years old. So that was over 10 years of waiting. And those waiting period wasn't easy. I didn't even know if I ever get here. But this is not the end of it. And when I get it, I have another one, and it's timeless. It's life, You can't stop when you get what you want. You have to grow more or challenge yourself. That's part of living. To get your brain nerves working. Another thing that you're going to learn in the process of getting into your dreams, in that waiting period, it could be years and years, is that you become much self-aware about, self-aware in a way that the waiting period, the waiting time gives you a space to ask yourself, why? Why do I want this? And while you're working on it, it even gives you an opportunity to ask yourself, do I still want this? Why do I want this so bad? Why do I want to be a boss? Why do I want to buy another house? Why do I want to be financially free? Why do I want to be polite, patient, understanding, good leader, efficient, visionary? Why do I really want it? And if it's still yes, then you go on. Move on until you get your dream. You become that person, that kind of boss that you're aiming for. But it doesn't mean that when you finally get it, you stop. You defeat the purpose. Which means that since that's what you wanted to do, then manifest it, fulfill it. Since you're ready, have your dream, then It's time to manifest, to give it out, to share your talent to the world. Be an instrument of the universe or God. To share to become a good example to others. And as you go along, in this process of becoming yourself, your future self, you also gonna get a better perspective about success. And that could be different from other people. And success actually differs as you age. When you're younger, I'm not sure if you can relate to this. When people are young, but I could say because I'm already in the middle age. When I was young, I want to be the boss. I want to be rich. I want to be the head of this department. And I want this. I want this. I want this. And then when I became 30, when I just stepped on the age of 30s, I'm like, all right, I just want to be healthy. I want to have peace of mind. I want to be financially free. Like I can work, but it doesn't mean that I like to work, or I can work whenever I want. I can go wherever I want. That's what I want. It's as you age, as time goes by, your perspectives about success, about life changes too, because of your experiences. So whatever your worries, your focus right now could not be your focus in the long run. It could be lesser. But since if you have a focus right now, if you have an aim, stick to it. At least when you age, as you grow older, you're not going to regret it, because you're not going to regret that you didn't focus, you didn't do what you aim for. You don't do anything about your dream. Regret is the worst enemy of all. So whatever you have right now, just go for it 100%. Since you already make time, make sure that you're going to win it, whatever it takes. So the process of waiting gives you, some outlook in life, which can help you understand, which can help you understand why do you want this? I mean, your purpose, the purpose of your dream. And, this waiting period that you have builds your character. And look, all I want to say this time is that you're not just waiting to get to your dreams. It might gonna cost you 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. You're becoming that person. You're becoming that kind of big business that you're aiming for. Just keep working on it. And as you keep working on it, you build momentum. It's just like another Tuesday, just like another Monday when you do your thing, until you finally have the opportunity to get to your dream. And you've no control when your dreams will come true. You have no control about the destiny. The only thing that you can actually put on your hands, on the palm of your hands, is your preparation. So always be ready and enjoy the process. Hone your talents. Cherish the process. It's not about the dream. It's the journey towards your dream. Not the destination. It's the process. You're gonna learn a lot along the way. So this is what I'm trying to say the whole time here. And I hope I shared something valuable today. If you ever love this episode, you can share this to your family and friends. You can follow me in YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, even X as well. Reinforce Big Love, by the way. This is Anne, your fellow positive reinforcer. I do appreciate your time and have a lovely day ahead. Thank you.